What icons of American industry and innovation are on their way back to life in 2020? Let's visit the Fort Wayne Railroad Historical Society for a preview of what's to come. As historic steam locomotive number 765 is prepared for another season of operation, our dedicated volunteers are hard at work on a number of important projects. Incredible progress is being made on historic nickel plate road diesel locomotive number 358, following a fundraising campaign that raised over $16,000. Originally built in 1957, this SD9 type diesel locomotive was constructed to replace the railroad's iconic steam locomotives and served in freight service until it was retired by Norfolk Southern in 2010 and donated in 2011. With help from Steel Dynamics, the Nickel Plate Railroad Historical and Technical Society, and Progress Rail, not to mention support from generous donors like you, the 358 is well on its way to joining the 765 on the high iron. 358's crew aims to have the diesel engine running this year, and in the future you may see 358 at work on a regional short line or operating in tourist train service. Volunteers and donations are needed to help power this special duty project along. After 63 years of exposure to the elements and a successful buy-aboard campaign, volunteers are rebuilding historic Wabash caboose number 2543. Constructed at the turn of the 19th century, the caboose is undergoing an extensive restoration and nearly 90% of the car body is being replaced. This iconic red caboose will be returned to service for the Fort Wayne Railroad's events and operations after a decade-long absence. Joining the Wabash caboose in the wood shop is also nickel plate boxcar number 83074. Built in 1902 for the Lake Erie and Western, this boxcar has long served as our in-shop tool shed and is being returned to as-new condition. Fresh from the shop is a newly restored 1945 railroad flat car. Though originally built for Illinois Terminal Railway, the flat car has been turned into a mobile platform for future restoration of work and relettered for the Wabash. And speaking of the Wabash, the intrepid men and women of the Fort Wayne Railroad Historical Society are focusing efforts on Wabash steam locomotive number 534, one of only 2 Wabash steam locomotives left in the world, and retired for display in Fort Wayne Sweeney Park until 1984. Number 534 will languish no more. As we conduct a full inspection and work assessment for her boiler, work will first focus on 534's tender. We look forward to sharing more news on the future of 534 later this year. In 2019, the Society also acquired several vintage baggage cars and 1 dining car from Amtrak. Plans call for these cars to be used in a variety of ways, as a new tool car for the 765, an open-air car for excursions, and for food and merchandise sales. These historic pieces will live on thanks to Amtrak. And don't forget, the Railroad Historical Society helped liberate historic nickel plate road steam locomotive number 624 from a city park in Hammond, Indiana in 2017. While work is pending, our initial inspections are very promising. 624's future is looking brighter than it has in a quarter century. No doubt you've heard about our proposal to create a fantastic rail yard park attraction in downtown Fort Wayne. This roundhouse, tourist railroad, and cultural attraction was included in the city's conceptual riverfront plan in 2015, and efforts continue to make it a reality. This exciting project will provide a home not only for these wonderful attractions, but an exciting venue for education, entertainment, and more along the riverfront. We're hard at work with the City of Fort Wayne to finalize a location for this great destination that will ensure our events, programs, and collection thrive in the 21st century. Be sure to tell the city that you support Headwaters Junction and learn more at headwatersjunction.com. Join us every weekend to pitch in on one of our many exciting projects, or learn more at fortwaynerailroad.org. Volunteers, donations, and your support are welcome to help keep our industrious American heritage alive.